business, if it's your job, you have to have these 6 points, okay? So Napoleon Hill, a great man, said, whatever the human mind can conceive and bring itself to believe, it can achieve. What does that really mean? Whatever the human mind can conceive and bring itself to believe, it can achieve. It means that if you can think it to be true and you actually believe that you can get it, you can get it. That's what it means. And there's 6 beliefs that we have to possess in WFG in order to be successful. The first belief that we have to possess is you have to believe in the company. You have to believe that the company's best days are in front of us, not behind us. That what Riel did, building $1 million business over 12 years, is pocket change. That over the next 12 years that you can go and build a $20 million business or a $30 million business, right? Because the ground, the foundation has been laid, right? You got to believe that the company is there to help you all the time. That the new brand, the new faith that the company has in us is extreme, and that they're going to take care of you no matter what your endeavor. Okay. The second belief that you have to possess is you have to believe in the system. You have to believe that when you do X, you will get Y. If you recruit 100 people, you'll become a senior marketing director. Thank you. That's true. If you don't believe it, I know people that got to 150 squares and they're still not an SMD. Why? It's because technically they don't believe the system. They don't believe that 10 recruits is 10 to 12 licenses, or 100 recruits is 10 to 12 licenses, right? That if you invite 3 people to the open house, 1 will show up. And then if you invite 25 people over a month, 8 will show up, 4 will do business with you, and 2 will get recruited. That's the system we're in. Very simple. What you have to do is invite 25 people every month to the open house to get 2 direct recruits. That's it. If you believe the system, you'll do that. The reason we don't go to work, we don't take action, is because we're not 100% sure that that's going to happen. If I told you 100% for sure, if you invited 2 people, both of them will get recruited. You would invite, 25 people, you would invite 25 people, 2 would get recruited. You would do that if you were 100% sure it was going to happen. The reason you don't make phone calls is because you're not sure. It's not because you're scared of a no. That's not accurate. It's because you're not sure how the call's going to go. Right? If you're 100% sure that when you call that person, you'll book the appointment, you will call them. You will. Right? But what happens is you're like, I don't know what they're going to say. What if they say this? I don't know if I've been practicing the word stuff. I don't know the answer to that. And you start to waver. Right? But it's the system. Okay? Is that it? Is that 10 minutes? Okay. I'll speed up. The products are the third one. Right? You got to believe in the products. I know when I go and see a family that I'm giving them the best thing for them. The best thing for them. Bless everybody in the room. Bless everybody in the room. I know it's the best thing for them. I know that if they don't go with me and they go with the bank, they will get screwed over. They will, I promise. So that's why every time I go and do a home, I gather info. Every single time, no matter what. Because I believe in the product so highly, right? I just think there's 2 options here. I gather info or this person gets screwed over. That's it, right? The fourth one is your leadership. The people that are directly training you, right? Yeah, we believe in our leadership. We believe in, I believe in Greg Strnaka. Sure, the guy makes 60 grand a month. Of course I believe in him. He's proven it, right? But your direct leaders, the people that are directly training you, you have to believe they're in it for the right reasons. They're doing enough work, right? They're inviting, you're inviting, because what'll happen is if your leadership is stunted in their growth, you will stunt yours, because the law of the lid, right? Because if you're a 5 and your leader is a 6 and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, then you automatically dumb yourself down too. Now you have 2 options there. You can believe your leadership is always on task, they're always doing the right things, they're always on par, or you can go and pass your leader, right? It's harder to do the second one, by the way. Just trust your leaders, take what they say for truth, 100%, 100% faith, right? The last one and the most important one is yourself, okay? Here's what that sentence that Napoleon Hill said was, whatever you can conceive and bring yourself to believe, you can achieve. Here's what I know about most people. Most people know the company's great. They know they're going to the top. They know that they're going to become the largest financial services company in the world. They know the system works. Swan Wind proved it. Greg Strnaka proved it. Derek Jermaine proved it already. It works. Those guys are freaking retired, right? Derek Jermaine's really retired, right? It works, okay? You know the products work. That there's families on the internet crying, pouring their hearts out about WFG because they love it so much because the products have saved their family in one way or another. You don't need to believe that anymore. You don't even really need to believe in your leadership. If I'm your leader, okay, I'm done right now. If I'm your leader, okay, then you don't need to worry about me. I was the #1 marketing director in all of Canada, right, for this month. You don't need to worry about me. You don't need to worry about Jared Chin. You don't need to worry about Sean McEachran. These guys have put in hours to run this event. They've also got their personal recruits. They went to Thali's house. They're doing what they need to do. They're bringing guests out all the time. They're running their own night. Everything is in place. The only thing missing is your belief in yourself. Here's what that is, and then I'm done. This is my very last note. Is to believe in yourself really means that you just have to believe you deserve to win. Most of us are used to putting 40 hours a week in and getting $1,000 at the end of that week. Here you put in 2 hours, and it's no surprise you only got paid $40 last month because you haven't changed your belief on what you deserve. I believe that if I go put in 4 or 5 hours a week, then I can make $100,000 with this company. And that's what changed. That's what's happened to me. That's why I went from, being an associate after 3 years to being the #1 marketing director in the company, is because I changed my belief about myself. Change your belief in you, change your life. Let's go.